Hi, I'm Val Kluge.
And I'm Michael Hain. Where are you from, Val?
I'm from here in Kansas, and you are?
I'm from California, and I wanted to share with you all. And first of all, I want to say thank you for taking the training and spending some time committing to this new technique that has come to America around 10 years ago from Switzerland. It's a very unique service that I think can benefit many of your friends and families in your community. So we're going to be talking a little bit about why people need this and how important it is to have this very, very important release for body balance, for your overall health, and to also address very specific chronic issues that people are dealing with. So essentially, we're talking about the area right below the base of the skull. You know that area, the atlanto-occipital joint, the suboccipital muscles, the area that supports the skull and creates balance throughout the whole spine. So what we're going to do is talk a little about why people can benefit from this. Essentially, I think this is a weak spot on people's bodies. I think people are inherently unbalanced, unstable, and suffering from chronic tension at the base of the skull. And it's a very easy issue to address when we know the right muscles to release and how to approach this specific imbalance that I believe most of us deal with. I don't think this is related to trauma. I think this is something where from very early in our development we're struggling from an inherent weak spot in our spine. So this cervical muscle release, suboccipital release, there's many ways to describe what's happening, but essentially we're going to go into a very old pattern in your body that's affecting your shoulders, your neck, your low back, that's causing discomfort, pain, suffering for many, and we're going to release the tension around the base of your skull. We're going to allow the body to find its own balance. We're going to support the body's own innate ability to heal. So I'm very happy you're going to be learning this because we need more people offering this in the world. So let's start with the people that really need this. I mean, essentially anyone that has spinal issues, anyone that has had chronic pain, anyone that has been in accidents that don't feel right, people that have trouble sleeping, people that have headaches, people that are struggling with finding balance in their body, people that have had a long experience with not feeling right. I know that's vague, but it's just an inner knowing that something is just not balanced right. So these are the people that are coming to find me that are looking to solutions for their chronic issues.
And these are all musculature issues where we've got
mostly
muscle patterns, holding patterns that just need to be released via the muscles that surround the spine, right?
Yes. And again, it is muscle, moves bone, and affects how the bones are supported.
Yeah.
But let's talk about what this really is. It's really helping out stabilizing a very important joint, and that's the joint that supports the skull. There's three main joints in the body. You have the atlanto-occipital joint below the base of the skull. You have the sacral iliac joint that forms the hips and creates stability in the low back and pelvis. And then you have an inner cranial joint called the sphenoid basilar joint. Well, the top of the spine and the base of the spine are the two poles. So if one is not right up the top, the base joint, the sacroiliac, is not stable either. So people live years and years off kilter, out of balance. They're walking on a short leg. They're walking with a head that's not fully balanced. And as a result, what needs to work harder are the muscles to support that. To have the head stable and balanced is a survival need. So the body does everything it can to keep the spine as straight as it can. But if the top joint is not right, the bottom joint now has to compensate to create stability and balance. So this is a fantastic, I would say almost necessary, vital release that will help support the whole body. We start with the joint up here, and then we complement it through body work, through massage, through exercise, through yoga, through a variety of things that just maintain the integrity and openness of the spine and the muscles. I'm very interested that you have taken passion around this, and that you're going to do this training with me.
Yeah, I am all about the muscles, and that's just been my passion, is working with releasing those muscles, trigger point therapy, and I just work with so many people that have just chronic neck pain, shoulder pain, back pain, and I've always just felt like as a massage therapist I could not just get past that glass ceiling on helping them. And now that I'm learning the cervical muscle release, I just feel like I'll be able to just move them into a much more balanced lifestyle. Their physical self, their emotional self, their spiritual self can now all be able to communicate with each other and balance out. But it all starts right up here with these muscles that become so tight and so stiff that people just can't even hardly function. So I'm really excited about being able to offer lasting musculature releases that will enable them to really move on with their life and start to live in a more qualitative manner.
It sounds great to me. I think this is a very important service to be offering people. So thanks for spending some time here, and I really appreciate your commitment to learning this,
Oh, yeah.
because I know you want to bring that back to your community and help those around you.
I do. Thank you so much, Michael.
So thank you, Val.